All right. Welcome to day 524 of the journey begins. Twitch and TikTok. Audio is going. Thank you for bearing with me. One last thing to check on our chat. Let's on our dirt so we can have something to look at. Double checking. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, and we just want to make sure that our video is looking good on everything. Welcome in, a green boy. Welcome back. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Let's load up on some dirt. I think we'll just... Yes, green. We got a lot of dirt. Which should turn into grass and give us some more green. We're going to sleep and then we're going to... Is there a hole there? Oh, there's a hole there. How is the Monday going, green boy? Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it over to Inkwood today, but we'll see. Okay, good. Good. All right. We'll go back up to our view deck up here and we'll take a look at what we're building. So it's not going to work. I have to land there. Okay. So a couple things that we're working on. So this is going to be a bridge out into the north, and there won't be anything else built in the north other than this bridge. So it'll be just for exploring. That is Dawn Bridge. And then this diorite structure here is kind of the scaffolding framework for our horizon wall, which is going to go from horizon to horizon. So it's a forever project. And then the town here is Overmorrow. So it's about 513 radius half circle set up against the wall here. And the circular thing here is our creeper farm. And then we have some of these dotted lines here are buildings that we're doing. So like a dripstone shop, bamboo, poultry, armor, leather, there'll be a little library over here. So a bunch of those little buildings, we're just kind of laying out the footprint for those right now. And then we'll kind of build those up later. Because our goal is we're trying to build a story that we're trying to tell in Minecraft. So we're trying to write a book and then building that world in Minecraft. Ooh, good question. So seriously, we've been doing everyday streams for just a couple months. We've had the disjointed projects, but kind of streaming semi-seriously for about 3 years. And the world itself is probably, this would be about 6 years now, a little over 5 years. Initially, we just kind of started building random stuff and streaming, not with really any plan. It's been about the last 3 years we started having builds that individually had some kind of plan to them. Just, I want to build this farm, I want to build that farm. And then the last year or so, we've been trying to kind of connect all the builds and make the story a little bit more cohesive, and using the book project to kind of help guide our progress. Now, the book doesn't have any Minecraft assets in it. We have some ideas for that too, because that would have to be kind of free, or will have to be free and publicly available. The book is just taking a story that we're writing and building in Minecraft. A long answer to a question. Should probably have a shorter answer. So I guess the short answer would be the server, or the realm, is 6 years old. The serious building is about a year old. I'd like to do this. I'd like to continue the. Thank you, really appreciate it. I'd like to continue doing it more or less full time, but we'll see how that goes. We're trying to improve stream quality as well. We don't have the commands set up on TikTok yet, but it is something on our radar, and there's some basic ones set up on Twitch. We're trying to get things like world, social, map, and the basic stuff working. Get some of those things set up in Twitch and TikTok. Trying to improve some of the layouts on our overlays and things like that. I think we have our audio in a pretty good state, so now we need to focus on the video and video layout next. So we want to do, I think, a journal kind of project for our I guess we'll call it our builder characters. So this account, that will be probably more Minecraft stuff. Oh wow, 138 likes. It's really good. And that is one of the reasons, yeah, we try to monitor TikTok and not just use the Stream Elements plugin. It's one thing we lose with the Stream Elements. We get the chat, but we lose likes and each Restream does offer a monitor. Our user, oh, okay. Looked like our Twitch cut out there for a second. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So the builder account, we want to do maybe like a journal for. We have one entry for that on GitLab. Yeah, because then we can make it. Oh wow, 1,000 like that. That would be nice. Yeah, I appreciate all the likes I can get, and trying to get. I think we're 262 or 3 on follows and trying to get that up to 300 is our first milestone to 1,000 on TikTok. Trying to make affiliate on Twitch. I don't know that those will allow us to do it full time, but I think if we can get to that point, it would give us a good indication that we're on the right track. But that's really impressive, Green Boy. Do you stream yourself? I think I asked that last time, but I don't remember off the top of my head. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, just some back and forth here. Oh, but distracted again. So GitLab will have the builder account, kind of journal kind of thing. That will have Minecraft assets, maybe where Enderman came from, things like that. Kind of the story that that we're just left to interpret from Mojang. I mean, I think they do it intentionally, but kind of filling in that because it is Minecraft assets. It has to be like free and open, so that link is on our link tree. I don't think we have the link to that journal yet. Once we get a couple entries, we'll put that out there. But that'll be a different project than the novel that we're trying to write. The stories won't be intertwined. And yeah. And we have a Substack as well, but that's nothing really to do with Minecraft. But we're trying a few things to see what resonates. But yeah, so a little bit of our story here is our character will start out in Overmorrow. And I guess we can't really see it here, and maybe we'll do it at the end of the stream. We'll go to the next spot. Sun setting behind the mountain there. There's a road that goes off to another small town called Inkwood, smaller town than Overmorrow here. Overmorrow is where our main character starts and is the center of the 10 realms. So every 18 degrees from 0, so this gate here is on the 0 line. The wall is at 0, so this gate is basically 0, 0. So every 18 degrees in this half circle is another realm. The current story is taking place in the 3rd realm, which is over there. And they'll follow a road over to Inkwood, and then from Inkwood they'll that is impressive, Pinboy. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And then Inkwood is a metaphor, or at least concept for hidden knowledge, not to judge a book that's cover kind of thing. So there'll be a portal there that will take us through a controlled tunnel in another that we're working on. Once that's done, we'll actually go and work on it. But the tunnel will take us over to the Inkwood library, which will be something probably larger than Overmorrow here. And that will wrap up that piece of it. Then we'll need to create something in the Nether to connect our fake sandstorm to our gold farm. And then from our gold farm, we'll build a road that goes to Oasis City. Yeah. From there, it'll be off to Garden Temple, Barter's Bay, Ashfern Forest, Forest I probably won't do as much on, especially when we get to that point. And then to the Dark City. And of those, we have something down for everything except for Oasis. Oh, nice. Do you stream as well, Boy? Or just gonna play on your own? Whenever you get back, that is. So let's put light over here. It's getting too dark. Okay. That's our stream. Okay. And we've been doing a little bit of, I guess we would call it variety streaming. So we'll do Minecraft every day and then throwing in some streams like Satisfactory and Planet Crafter. I think we're doing Satisfactory like Friday and Saturdays and Planet Crafter Sundays and Mondays. So that means like tomorrow will be an only Minecraft day. Kind of sticking with the builder simulation games, and I played Satisfactory before, but we're starting over in the 1.0 release to see if we can get things done a little smoother, a little faster. We still have our other world, which is right before, I think, Nuclear Age. However you want to phrase that. And Planet Crafter, we've never played before. And we're on day 3 of our first playthrough and really liking that one. We were trying RimWorld as well, but that one probably going to put on the back burner a little bit because I need to figure out some more of the basic mechanics before we go forward. The survival element on it is a little harsher than we expected. I think RimWorld would be a good game once we get that aspect figured out, though. But for now, it will be Satisfactory and Planet Crafter. We might throw in some Stardew Valley or something too. We want to keep it a little bit more chill and relaxed, low-key. So there's some survival to Minecraft, but we can negate a lot of that. I mean, we'll have to do some whenever we fight the Wither for beacon stuff and the dragon to get the other 19 portals, but we can kind of choose when we want to do player versus environment, the PvE kind of thing. Yeah. Satisfactory is the same way. There's a little bit of survival in it, but the hostile creatures more or less stay away from machinery. So once you get some of the mining going and stay kind of near base, you don't really have to deal with it. And you do get some rebar weapons and stuff like that that does a pretty good job, and you can run away pretty easily. So it's not super critical. Planet Crafter, we're doing it on, I guess we call it like the easy setting. So we haven't had any really hostile mobs in it. The only thing is the environment, and we just restart whenever that happens. So kind of like Minecraft respawning, but with inventory, keep inventory turned on. It would be similar to that. So we're playing on a vanilla survival, and we do not have keep inventory turned on. This is just start up Minecraft and start playing kind of thing. The only things we ever adjusted on this were just some of the settings on key bindings and things for vibrant visuals for the most recent update. But other than that, everything is vanilla. We do make a creative copy every 6 months. We'll make a world copy, and we put that world copy on GitLab for anyone to download that wants it. And then we make a creative copy of it for screenshots and things of that nature. Yeah. Okay, so let's... Oh, we got some chests over here. So let's put those... Let's drop off our sand on those and then go pick up some more dirt. Okay. Oh, we have one here. One in trader in the back there. Oh, okay. So this is... Oh, this was for a lake thing. Okay, that's what this was. Hmm. Oh, cool. Let's hold up here for a second. Okay. Why is our FPS getting so low? It hit 60 and then we're pigging down to, I guess when we're pigging, it would be flooring at around 28. We'll do 2 loads of dirt today. That piece there. Okay. Oh, we want to keep that. Okay, good. Yes, that's fine there. Right. Down some more dirt here. Yeah, so I think that's a good part level of things. Oh. Got this other thing. We need to put out. Oh, we're gonna pause. All right, so we're getting our streamer and the others set up, which is my puppy Taya. We're announcing that right over on Twitch. And Scotsman. We're back. So I highly recommend them for another kind of low-key, chill builder stream. So let's get that sand out. What do we want to do here? This is our poultry thing, so we'll leave that alone, like one layer out, because I don't know what we're gonna do depth-wise and detail-wise. I mean, we'll probably need dirt anyway, but can chop that off. And we'll probably replace that with dirt at some point anyway, but for now, we'll just leave this kind of strip around. That will help out identify that this was sand too. Oh, but to the point earlier that I completely forgot about. The reason that we're not kind of finishing the build and just laying the footprints down is, one, the footprints help us kind of decide the density of the town. But the other piece is our goal is to have things like this framed out, the city itself framed out, and have that for all of our builds that are related to our story. So that at the top of each stream, maybe at the bottom, we can decide as a group which of the projects to work on. So in a particular day, if enough people are more interested in, say, Overmorrow versus Inkwood, then we can spend more time in Overmorrow. Or if people want to see more ocean drainage, we can go over to the Garden Temple and, you know, things like that. So, I mean, it all needs to be done. So sometimes I'll just work on it. But if I'm not in any kind of particular mood, then we'll put it up to everyone and see what everyone wants to see. And that way we don't get too much on one, we don't get as much chance of burnout, as long as everyone like wants to kind of vary things up. Cool. Right. Let's get out some dirt there. Now we'll do, oh, we need to do this. Okay. Let's get this done, and we want to do it move one out, so it's here. Okay. This works. What's our time? So about half an hour. So yeah, I think we're probably going to be at a state of, we either go to Inkwood so that tomorrow we can do another layer of mining there, or we stick around and do more tool mending. Just depends on what shape our tools are in, because I don't like doing too much mending on stream. We do most of our work on stream now anyways, but we do some of the planning and more mundane tasks off stream. So some of the tool mending or something like this dirt stuff, we'll do a lot of it on stream, but we'll continue off stream as well if it's going to be too much just doing the same thing over and over again, which is what we were doing in kind of Haven's End as well, which is a million slabs in the Nether, which I think is kind of okay. It's on the relaxing side, but we also want to make sure that writing something that is relaxing to watch as well. Okay. 2. Yeah, so we'll just do down and back. Right. Is this full? Is this full? That is full too. Okay. All right, let's do this section here. Oh yeah, because we were gonna try to do what's the west side? It's south. Yeah, southwest side is what we were trying to get done. So we'll take this down. Is this the water? Yeah. Oh, perfect. And there we go. Oop. Let's get rid of the sand. There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of some of the sandstone, then do dirt. And then we'll decide. Hello again, by the way. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we might head over to Inkwood because our silk touch pickaxe is in good shape still. And our shovel is still in reasonably good shape, so we could probably do another layer over there if we end up ending our stream over there. Can't put anything there. Okay. Do we have anything in here? Nope. Over here. So we're gonna have to put down some dirt in order to free up some space. All right. Nope. 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 You could have the sandstone. You just gotta walk away. I wonder if that's where the idea for a laze came from. Zombies stealing your stuff and then bringing it to you. Oh, we're gonna need to put down some torches. So we have way too much darkness over here. Hello, torches, my new friend. Okay. Let's put something down here. That's pretty good, right? Okay. Oops. That's another stack done, so that gives us more that we can pick up. Gonna have to grab a carrot soon. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, I think now we can go. No, we need to do this side so that we can pick up what we dropped over here. Yeah, we'll probably stick to an hour because we do have something we need to do in 2 p.m. Pacific. I'm gonna need to put a torch down. Is that good? I think that's probably pretty good. Get rid of our sand. Okay. There we go. That is everything. So now we can start putting this up. And I think we picked up a lot as we went through. Because we've been going through a lot of dirt, so we should have had space in our inventory to get this kind of stuff. Okay. Right. Oh, thank you, Max Payne, for the follow. Appreciate it. How's the Monday going? Doing any Minecraft projects yourself? If you don't mind me asking. Okay. Let's put a torch there. Like that. There. Okay. That's probably pretty good. Oh, I see some darkness over here. There. Okay. Okay. Let's put the dirt there. That should be all of the dirt this time. Okay. Let's put in. There we go. I think that's everything. Let's go see if we can get some emeralds from our clear guild. So let's see. Are you back to normal? You're kind of back to normal, but we'll let it go down a little farther. before we do too much more. Oh. Get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. Somewhere over here, we'll go drop this off in our armor shop, or what will be our armor shop. Trying to be a little bit more intentional with some of these things. It's this one, yeah. So that when we need stuff, instead of being hodgepodge, which is okay, and maybe at the moment, that we know where to go. So when we need a bed, we just oops. Yes. One candy. Just before this, maybe 10, 15 minutes, we were streaming Planet Crafter. And we're streaming Satisfactory as well. So Fridays and Saturdays, we've been doing Satisfactory. I started doing that. And Sunday and Monday, we've been doing Planet Crafter. Starting Thursday, we'll be out and playing things by ear for about 10 days. But once we get back, we'll be back to that schedule. So Minecraft every day, Satisfactory Friday and Saturday, and Planet Crafter Monday or Sunday and Monday. Cranberry? What is tagging? Take care of this. Let's get back to that. Thank you for the follow. Do you like the name Cranberry? One can be your prom K, and then the name cuts off for me. Well, if you don't mind it, then I'll call you Cranberry if you like. If you prefer something else, let me know. Definitely don't want to do anything that's that you don't want. But oh, okay. ICP, so like the clown posse. Oh, you're quite welcome. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with a lot of their stuff, but I am like aware of them and have heard a few things of theirs in the past, so kind of know what it is. What were we gonna do? I think we're gonna go over to Inkwood since we're getting close to an hour. So we'll probably make our way over there and start wrapping things up. But Cranberry reminds me of Psych, the TV show. The main car is the blueberry, but in one episode they changed. They had to get a rental or something, and it was called the Cranberry. So I can't see the ground, so we're just gonna have to rely on coordinates, which I guess you can only see the last digit on that screen. So that was one thing. Still trying to figure out how to show the coordinates. So I guess I need some kind of space in left band bar to show that intentionally, because I don't want to make it any wider and lose any more space. Oh, welcome back, Green Boy. Good to see you. The show name? Oh, Psych is the name of the show. PSYCH. That was a show on USA Network, which I guess you can still find reruns kind of in the day of Psych and Monk in the Blue Sky era. Ooh, there's lots of ice here. Okay, so we'll have to remember that because we need a lot of ice, and we could either mine it or we can come here and let it refreeze. Ooh, this is really good. And we went totally the wrong way from Inkwood, so we did find a really good ice and snow area, so we'll have to remember that. This way, yeah, so now we're almost back on track. Yeah, I liked the sunk psych and monk style shows in their kind of blue sky area where it was kind of whodunits, but not so much drama, but more on the playfulness. So keep making wrong turns. Eventually we'll get there because I see some of we put up scaffolding pillars because we're cheap and we didn't want to go get a beacon, so we just put up scaffolding. Yeah, it's a nice show if you want something that's more on kind of the funny detective side. But the premise being the main character is just hyper observant, so kind of like the mentalist, but which they also kind of reference in the show and kind of make fun of it. But it's not serious in the same way the mentalist is. So the main character is hyper observant, but has to pretend to be a psychic in order not to go to jail, and then ends up solving crimes for like 8 seasons and being over the top of having episodes where they have visions just because they were observant and put clues together. There are no mods on the realm here. Probably sometime this week when we do our world download and we make a copy of it. We do in our creative copy, we add a no fog in the nether so that we can take screenshots, but that's pretty much the most that we do. I also have some scripts that I wrote to delete the netherrack above a city that we're working on in the nether. So we have a 1,000 by 1,000 area in the nether that we're slabbing. That's going to be the foundation for our city. And we are removing the netherrack above that, but for the purposes of the screenshot, we just use a script I wrote to get rid of that until we're actually able to do it all manually. But it's going to be at least 30 million netherrack blocks that we have to clear out, so it's going to take a while. Wait, why did the sand go here? Oh, that's why. That's why. There we go. So yeah, if you were to download this world, what you see is what you're going to get in the download. There's nothing special. Which was also, one of our goals. We don't want anyone to have to download anything special. Oh, no worries. Yeah, happy you're able to pop in, Cranberry. Yeah, we're trying to stream every day around this time. So yeah, feel free to pop in anytime. And if other times work better, feel free to mention those in chat. So I'm open to adjusting times based on whatever is popular, or streaming more or less as well. But have a good rest of your Monday, Cranberry, and thank you again for hopping in. we have any? We do have some. Yep, take care. Let's grab a little bit more gravel. So what's our time? Yeah, so we got another 10, 15 minutes to stream before we'll wrap things up. Mm. Let's see. We got some water. How much of this can we expose so that we can start filling it in? Wow. That is a lot of likes. Thank you, Green Boy. Well, I've said it before, and I guess I'll keep saying it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely a lot more than I was expecting. Definitely thankful for all the help that I can get, and hoping the stream is actually well, actually good. Okay, that sounded better in my head than out loud. Gravel. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you catch me on Twitch, send me a message or check me out over there, and I'll give your stream a look as well. Or if you don't mind sharing your handle, you can share that here in chat as well. Is our slime bot gonna make it over to us? Really stay over there. Not that I mind slime blocks, but we're trying to fill this in right now, so I don't want to have to deal with them just yet. Okay. Oh, okay. So we still have a little bit to go. Okay, let's get this gravel. And this gravel. Leave a torch here for now because it's dark and we don't want to have to deal with mobs. 5,000. That would, I think we're already at a record for me, so that would definitely be a great milestone. Okay, so now we need to go get some more. Oh, we can get some stone. Oh, because we have our. Oh. Oh, okay. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. on. Now those two can do their thing. We can do our thing, and all is good. Let's go drop off. We have some shulkers on us too, so let's go drop those off. Okay. There we go. Wow. Well, I guess I'm gonna stream a little bit longer than usual and see if we can get there. More skeletons. Okay. But we do need some more gravel, and I know we have some up top, so maybe we'll just go grab that, sleep, and then go do the rest of our digging. So we'll grab, and then we can drop off some of the other stuff that we don't need. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's get over here and lay down put down some copper. And then before we sleep, we'll go. There we go. Okay. We can drop off our diorite in the bottom. So that isn't a problem. So let's sleep and get back to the work. There we go. Right. Okay, got that. Okay, let's go over here. We've got some gravel, so we can fill in some of this now. We can fill this in. Okay. There we go. Nice. 3/5 of the way there. Wait, not 3/5. Is it? Yeah. No. Halfway, more than halfway. Check something out. Right. Don't check. Minutes. Okay. Not sure why our monitor stopped there for a second. So that's there, and then we're 60%. All right, all right. Oh, hello, Noel. How's it going? Where's our, there it is. How's the Monday going? And any Minecraft projects you're working on yourself? Oh, okay, we will just do the pickaxe and grab the experience for that. Drop that off. And we don't need this. Well, we want the stone. We don't need it on us. Okay, that's fine. Now let's get back. So let's, yeah, we're pretty good. Keep going down and back a little bit. Maybe see if we can. So let's go get rid of this stone. We'll put this in our inventory or in our shulkers. And take care of this again. So we hit a slime chunk. Right. Yeah, let's just cut over here then. Get as much stone as we can. Okay. Oops. Clear out this little section over here and just follow our pattern. Alright. Okay. And then we'll cut things off probably here. And just kind of section it off. Fill this in. Perfect. Fill that in. Gravel, and then we'll get back to grabbing our stone. Oh, wow. Getting really close. 80% of the way there. That's that will definitely be my highest likes on the stream. Once again, thank you, Green Boy. Drop stone. Oh, we can drop over diorite too. Stone. Yeah, we can drop off dirt because we're taking that with us. So we'll need to find a chest for this other stuff. Yeah, we're a little over an hour, so we'll do it a little bit longer. We'll maybe clear out this level and then we'll see where we are on like count and maybe do a little bit longer. But at the rate it's going, yeah, we'll probably hit it before we finish all of this stone here. So that'd be nice. Yep. Yeah, I think that'd be a good double goal. We'll probably hit 5,000 on or before we get all of this level down to Y21, which is a nice goal. And then we can get to our writing project and try to get that done because some point this year I would like to get that out or at least have something substantial enough done that I can share more than other than just writing a book. Share more about the story and the process and all of that. Get it to a good editing stage. Oops. Flint. There we go. Right. Oh, wow. That is some fast lights. Once again, I very much appreciate it. All right. Right. Ooh, let's go grab the dirt here. Be careful we don't fall in. I mean, it's not a big ravine right here, but still don't want to fall in. Keep our momentum going. Ooh, final countdown. Wish I had some good commands and overlays for that kind of celebration. I think Streamlabs might have some. Oh wow, you did it, Green Boy. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we're close enough. We'll finish out this block of stone here, and then we'll probably call our stream there. We'll have gotten a layer done and 2 loads of dirt done in Overmorrow, which is more than we expected. So on top of all of that, getting 5,000 likes is definitely some icing on the cake. And we'll have to add to our list of things to do of finding some kind of something on Streamlabs or Stream Elements that we can do for celebrating things like that I can trigger. because that will work. Streamlabs Stream Elements should work across Twitch and TikTok. Oh, yeah, because it should be just the stream. So. Let's see if we can get through this. Yeah, we'll drop it off. Yeah, we'll do the stone. We'll drop it off. We'll kind of take stock of where we are. And then tomorrow we'll be back for doing it all over again. It is a lot of gray, but we do have some moss in here that is green. We were doing a lot of moss mining, but, collecting the stone. But we'll get out of here in just a second and we'll see some of the green on the surface. Because Inkwood is a green city. Almost there, almost there. Just a couple minutes. Or a minute. Yeah, I want to put some more color in the ravine once we get it all taken down. This out. There we go. So I think we did it. Yep. All right, all right. Okay, yeah, I think we did it. So we'll drop off some stone. We'll head up to the surface. We'll take a look at the green grass starting the daylight and go from there. Yep. And let's fly over to our bed and here we go. So you don't need the granites or the zombie meat or the string. We'll grab, oh, that gives us that, but we don't have any. Yep, we've got some green. Yeah, no worries, green boy. Let's do this. We need to get some. Need some charcoal. Oh, this needs to be filled in probably, doesn't it? Maybe, maybe not. On this side. No, I think that's fine. That water just kind of goes under over here. So, okay, yeah, we make that another little pond or something. That'd be a nice little touch. Yeah, no worries, green boy. I'll see you when you get back. All right, so we're gonna grab some coal, do some copper mining here. Get this going, and then we'll go take stock of things and go from there. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. There we go. do copper. Oh, perfect. Let's drop off our coal. Okay. 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 So we got our copper down. It's going to age there. Okay. What do we got going on? I think we're pretty good there. All right. There we go. So things are looking pretty good here. Yeah, so we'll get this down to a bedrock. Oh, thank you, Jack Suffy. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. All right. And then we'll work on this side here with all of this. So between this water here and our wall, and then between our cobblestone wall here and over, and we'll do that on both sides. But these sides are a little bit shorter and a little bit narrower, so I don't think it will take us quite as long as this section here. So okay. Okay. Can we get up there? Oh, that was like a big crap there. Right. Look at that. That's gonna look nice when we get this deep in the with the water put on the bottom and some smoke coming up to be like mist. And then making this bridge look like an actual bridge. Taking down some of the placeholder stuff and replacing it with actual building and actual textured stuff. Yeah, because this road here will need to be wide, like a for enough to do a caravan trail, which is what we were experimenting here, like how we do the dirt and stone and how we get a well traveled road to appear here and something more than just a dirt path. We want it to be more like a stone road that's been wore down to the dirt. So we'll probably keep some of the dirt maybe towards the middle, but we want to have kind of a gradient that goes from that dirt into like like cobblestone, maybe andesite, and then stone, something like that. Right. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of goof around here for a little bit. Our tools are pretty good, so we're in good shape here. Um, at some point, we should probably explore these caves back here and see what we can do with that. Oh yeah, and we have our that trail probably is going to stay along the back. Kind of a dirt trail because we want it to be kind of a rope bridge or something like that that kind of leads off. As we don't want a prominent front and back path. We just want kind of the bridge to be the prominent piece, and then a road that maybe goes off into the distance this way, and then we'll kind of taper it off as it hits the horizon. We won't actually take it any farther. I mean, maybe we'll connect it to the Garden Temple later, but for now, our story, it's going to take the dirt path, so we don't want to spend too much time on unrelated projects. So that's um all right. What else are we gonna do? Um, okay, let's down here and we'll see if the copper ages a little bit. Oh, I know what we can do. We won't actually go through, but this here, we're gonna make it into a well of some kind. So it needs to be bigger and a little bit more decorative, but this will take us through some water that will take us down here. And that portal will take us through. Well, maybe we'll sit on this for a second. This portal at the bottom of the steps here will take us to our control tunnel through the nether that will take us to the Inkwood library, which is at least 15,000 blocks away. So we're building it in the middle of a large ocean so that the library isn't visible from the land, and from the library you can't see the land. At least that's what we're planning to do. Uh, so I think we're going to go to the bed, and we're probably going to wrap up our stream here. Hopefully we can we'll say thank you to Greenplay if they're back. So I think we're okay. Well, I think we have some other things that we need to prepare for. So we're gonna start wrapping it up then. We will stand on the corner here and look down at our ravine while we do that. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Get some green and some gray in there. There we go. So with that, thank you for joining day 524 of the Journey Begins. If you want to see more of what we're doing, you can check us out on Linktree, and link for that will be on our outro screen here in a second. Linktree/MyTripMedia. that will have links to our TikTok, Twitch, the VODs over on YouTube, our Blue Sky, Pinterest, all of our projects that we have going on are there. So if you want to check those out to see if there's anything else you want to support, and if you really like it, feel free to share it out. And with that, a big thank you to Green Boy for getting to the 5,000 like marks over on TikTok. Thank you, Cranberry, for the chat. Thank you, Max Payne, for the follow as well. And anyone else that was able to join in. I'm pretty sure we probably missed a few, but and thank you, Noel, as well. But thank you, everyone, for the likes, follows, and tuning in both on Twitch and TikTok. And we will see everyone tomorrow when the journey continues on day 525. So doing another layer of mining here in the ravine, dropping off some dirt on Overmorrow, and continuing that for the next couple of weeks while we get this ravine done and continue to work on our story. So thank you once again. We'll see you tomorrow when the journey continues. And another special thank you to Inkwood for the likes. Sorry we weren't able to stick around longer. But we'll see you tomorrow around the same time, around 10:30 or so Pacific time.